Hello there, my name is Alex Schmidt, and the topic of the speech that I will be discussing with you today will be on purchasing a house. This is an outstanding accomplishment for a lot of people to achieve, especially by oneself. I hope that in the future that I myself can buy one because it is a long time standing goal that I wish to accomplish. There are some people that do not want to purchase a house and would rather live in an apartment complex, trailer park, condo, or for some even campers. Everyone is different because some may be on a budget or may not care what they live their everyday life in. Some people that are single may live in a basic and inexpensive apartment or condo compared to a family of 4 or 5 that lives in a decent sized house. Another thing that matters is income. Some may have enough to live how they would like, and others may have to watch and balance where they live. The first thing that I will be talking to you about is on how to purchase a house, and you will need to know how to manage a mortgage. A mortgage is the charging of real or personal property by a debtor to a creditor as security for a debt, especially one incurred by the purchase of the property, on the condition that it shall be returned on the payment of the debt within a certain period. This is something that is very important to pay on every month. It will help you pay off the house and build your credit, even more so if you pay on time and do not miss any payments. If you miss any payments that is scheduled, it could potentially cause financial issues that will be difficult to manage later on down the road in life. If you are late on your payments, chances are you may have a grace period, but if you start missing your payments entirely, the bank could potentially cease your assets. The bank gives you papers about the mortgage information and can also set up an automatic payment plan so that you do not miss any payments. Some people do not like this for personal reasons and prefer to go into the bank and hand the teller the payment for the month. I myself would rather set up an automatic payment to avoid missing any, so that way it comes straight out of my account and I would not have to worry about any type of repercussions. The next topic I will be discussing will be location, location, location. There are an abundance of houses located all over the world to choose from. From city to rural and suburban housing, there are houses to suit everyone's needs and wants. I would personally like to reside in the city limits since everything is much closer to you to travel to. I believe the city life is great. I do not prefer living in the country. I have lived in the countryside multiple times and it is not for me. Location is everything for me. It determines how I live, where I work, how far I want to get groceries or gas, if I want to work on my car myself or take it to someone close by, and how far away I am from family. There is a huge price difference in between living in the country and the city. The country is cheaper than the city by a marginal difference. Because the amount of people are spaced out all over the countryside, people that reside in the country could potentially pay less for taxes. A few reasons to move to a new area would be the schools. Schools are a humongous part of the process of buying a house. You must look at the crime rate, the area of the school system, and the condition of the house. Sending your kids to the right school that you would like goes in discussion with school. You do not want a huge crime rate because it will not look good on the area. The area of the school rate is a great thing to consider also. You want to live close to the school so you're not traveling a far distance. The condition of the house is the most important thing before you buy a house. It must be in great shape so you do not have to work a lot on it and spend the money you do not need to. I believe that living in a city is better because of public transportation and walkable distances, attractions, and entertainment. Restaurants and shopping is easier, and I just appreciate the city life and all the views that there are. In the country, you usually have to drive everywhere to get to everything that you need, and sometimes the closest towns are not a close distance. Another thing is that there's not very much lighting while driving. Your headlights are not enough while you drive because they cannot see everything on the road and you cannot see all around your vehicle. This is not a safe way of driving because there are animals and cars along the side of the road that may be broke down and much more. In the city, there are lights almost everywhere you drive, and it is more safe. Another thing is people drive very fast on country roads because there are not a lot of cops around, and there are a lot of wrecks because of it. There are some in the city because there are more people, but they are not going fast on the roads. Living in the city is much better than living in the country. Everyone has a certain preference when it comes to the style of the house they would like to purchase. There are plenty of different styles of houses, from Cape Cod homes to Mediterranean homes. Some appreciate caustic style homes to a more modern style. There are so many more different styles and kinds to choose from that they are unique to how they are built. When you see different neighborhoods, they are all usually the same styles of houses. It is so crafty to look at the different kinds of houses that some people build. Some houses are even so old that they are antiques because they are built in the 1800s and 1900s and have been through wars, bad climate, fires, water damage, electricity damage, property damage, and much more. Those houses will be very old and not up to date, but can be remodeled. Some people like to have older style homes because of their likes. Mixing old and new styles may not look the best together because they may not go together. If you have an old furniture and up-to-date technology, it would not look the best or be a good fit. Furnishings will be the last topic to buying a home. Again, there are so many different types of varieties of furniture. Depending on how many rooms you have in a house, and a basement and upstairs, or a loft, you will need a lot of furniture to sit and live in. The furniture may include a bed, dressers, coffee tables, kitchen table, storage racks, tables, chair recliners, couches, bar stools, and much more. You will need different furniture for every room of the house, and sometimes you can get it in bundles and buy it for a cheaper price. Furniture can be expensive, but if you shop the correct way, it will not be that bad and you can save money sometimes. Furniture stores can make you try to spend money that you do not even need to spend. Thank you for listening to my persuasive speech. I hope that you will consider buying a house in the future because there are so many cool things about getting something that you can enjoy and earn by yourself. It can help you financially and physically. It is a great feeling to have and receive something that you will earn and enjoy for a long time.